Cancer, what's up, gangsta? So let's see what's going on in your world. I know there's a ton going on in this shift, alright. Like, I mean, it has been crazy. Yeah, just a lot of changes, a lot of fucking mood shifts. I swear, I feel like I'm dealing with the alter ego of some people I've known, you know? Like, what the fuck happened, right? That 11/11 portal opened and every witch in the world was like, we manifested hella right now. So let's see what Cancer has been manifesting, eh? What's going on in that world? Okay. So right off the bat, we've got the Sun card, right? That's like abundance. That's awesome. This is really good energy. Then you have the Star card, right? Reaching for the stars, jumping into that spotlight. Like, hell yeah, dude. You know, this is really good. The Moon, okay? So, paired with the Sun, I'm getting a situation was illuminated. Like, there's been, like you've been enlightened, you know, like there was something that you didn't really know, like you didn't scratch the surface on before, but then it's like you did, and then when you did, you just kind of like stepped into this like prosperity, you know. 10 of Wands in reverse, you've got oppression in reverse, right? So you're no longer feeling oppressed, right? You're your own agent. You're your own person. You're good, right? 7 of Discs. Okay. So this says failure. But I feel like this failure was kind of a win. Like something had to be let go of, or like something had to fail in order to open up a door for something else. Because over here, there's a lot of success. Unless you're dealing with somebody who has failed in some way, or your situationship like failed. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's clarify further. Lust in reverse. Okay. Yeah, so that kind of feels like a romantic possibility that failed. I wouldn't even say that that was a relationship. I would say it was like lust. It was like, it was not something super serious. And then we've got 4 of Cups in reverse, luxury in reverse. This kind of goes with that oppression. Well, I heard, yeah, the oppression in reverse, because, yeah, you're no longer oppressed and you're putting in the work, right? Because you have to, like, you have to really dive into your independence right now. Let me see. Let me see. This is already so fascinating. It's like you lost interest in somebody. That's kind of what it feels like. Like completely. Like you can't even like fathom having sex with them anymore. You're just kind of like done. Maybe they're too vanilla. I know how Cancers are. You like that spicy stuff, right? So Ace of Wands in reverse. So basically, it doesn't seem like you're embarking on another opportunity, right? You got the Tower in reverse. You're in rebuilding mode. So it's like, I don't even think that your focus right now is on sexuality. It's like, I feel like you went through something, right? And you just kind of are chilling. You're like, okay, let me recover a bit. We have Debauche in reverse, right? So yeah, this like lustful, debaucherous like situation, I feel like that kind of came to an end here, and you're just kind of like, what, you know, like, because you got Ace of Discs, right? Like you're embarking on a financial future right now. I feel like that's your main focus is kind of the hustle. Like, you're like, I'm just gonna hustle, get my shit together, not worry about that. The Hanged Man. So maybe you felt like this connection was kind of holding you up. You know, it was kind of like putting up this obstacle for you to not, like, move forward. I don't know, it just seems like a big obstacle. And now, like, I feel like you still kind of feel held up by it, though. Because it's not in reverse, you know? It's like, I feel like you go into thought loops about it, like wondering if you've made a mistake or not. Two of Wands in reverse, so this is dominion in reverse. Like, they no longer have dominion over you. That's kind of a dark thing. I don't know if necessarily it was, like, out of animosity. This is just, like, very sexual, right? And sexually possessive energy, it seems like they're kind of like, they liked what they got and they didn't want to share it, you know? And you felt kind of held up by that. And you didn't feel like it was going anywhere. That's the thing. Yeah, you've got Five of Wands in reverse. Like, this is the end of strife, you know? And there was a lot of strife with that situationship there. Queen of Swords, yeah, you cut some cords, bro. I see you there with your titties out with a man's head in one fucking hand and a sword in the other, just chilling, relaxing. You're just like, that shit is done. The end of my strife. I had my fucking tower. I'm starting my shit. I'm up here in the motherfucking clouds chilling. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, Six of Wands, victory, right? Like, this is a victory, letting go of this connection here. Like, there was something about this connection. You felt like, even if they weren't like monstrous people, you felt like they had dominion over you, right? Because they were so sexually possessive. And I feel like for you, that you just kind of wanted to have fun with them, right? It doesn't feel like you wanted anything super serious. That's kind of the worst part here, is that they got so possessive over something that was not supposed to be fucking serious, right? Then we have the Indolence in reverse. This is Eight of Cups in reverse. So basically, like, you're not being lazy right now. You're putting in the work. You're doing the shit. I'm gonna throw on an Oracle deck. Clarify some shit. But this is, like, really fucking good energy. It's like you're owning your own power right now. You're, like, stepping into the light and you're not taking shit, you know? I like that. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. This is a loud deck. Alright. Scorpio. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio, but Scorpio energy is very similar to Cancer energy, okay? So if you have Scorpio in your chart, maybe go check out my Scorpio videos also. But I mean, Scorpios are kind of, they're so charming, right? They're like, they've got that energy about them. They want affection, but they also like to be flirty and not feel like too attached. It's very similar to Cancer. And I mean, if you're looking at a Scorpio, that's probably the energy I would head in if I were you, you know, because it's such a compatible fucking energy, I feel like. But anyway, we're going to keep going. We've got the hexagram, right? This is a cool card. It's like the Star of David, the Seal of Solomon type of energy there, right? So it's like, this is ancient royalty. This is like King David shit. Like, you know, and that's really fucking cool. Then we have Virgo in reverse. I don't know if that's the motherfucker you let go, but it would make sense. So not that there's anything wrong with Virgos, but Virgos and Cancers, like, typically what happens in that connection is that the Virgo misinterprets the Cancer's flirtatious nature for being more sexually polyamorous, but so they just take presumptions there, and cheating happens sometimes, because they're like, oh, well, Cancer's so flirtatious, and they don't understand that you are more like a Scorpio in the sense that you would be more on the loyal end of that. Like, you might be able to flirt with other people, but I don't see you like stepping outside of that. Um, you know, for just, I mean, well, I don't know, maybe, but Virgos definitely step outside of that. It's like they're very comfortable with being polyamorous. That's at least from my personal experience with Virgos. And maybe that's what you need, because they're not, well, I mean, they can be sexually possessive too, if like they're like being polyamorous while making you think that they're being monogamous. Um, but yeah, that's the whole thing. Then we have the Netzach, right? This is like opening up your heart chakra and really standing in your power. It's one of the pillars of the tree of life also. So it's like building your foundation, right? Like a spiritual foundation. Kether, another of the tree of life. This is all about enlightenment and the crown chakra. I also associate it with the solar plexus, but more so with the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. I would have this like Hod. Yeah. Because this is more passionate energy, right? This is more that Kundalini energy. Then we have Triskel in reverse. So yeah, this cycle that you put to an end here, it's like it's karmic. Like, you've done this for a few fucking lifetimes, and cutting the soul tie is really fucking rough. But I feel like you needed to, right? You felt like you needed to. We have element of water in reverse, so which is strange with having a Scorpio up in the mix. So maybe you're not like diving into love right now, but maybe you would like to dip your toes, or maybe somebody is trying to come towards you in that energy. But whatever the case is, I feel like right now you're just not emotionally available. Like, I mean, you might flirt, but I don't think that you're feeling emotionally available for like jumping in the deep end. Caduceus in reverse, yeah, because you need healing. you know this also talks about your physical health as much as your spiritual health, so it's like make sure that you're drinking water and taking care of yourself. I know what it's like when you go through like a breakup or some shit like that, and you had to let something go, even if it's just like a friend like with benefits that like started taking it too far or whatever. Like, even something like that kind of sucks to let go of, because you feel like you made a connection through your union, even if it wasn't the connection. So let's keep going. Mercury in reverse. Think with your head. Okay. Listen to your instincts. Sometimes it's hard to listen to our instincts when our heart is so loud, or our loneliness is so loud, or whatever the case is. But like, really get into your analytical side, do some research, watch some documentaries, do something that like really activates your brain. Halil. This is having like eternal balance between, I mean, to me, this is like the energetic link between your root chakra all the way to your crown chakra, like having real balance, really being able to flow in and out. This also has to do with attracting twin flame shit. It's like the eternally connected string here. And you know, with the Triskele in reverse, maybe that's what one of the things about this connection that you don't like is that it's not that. You know, it doesn't give you that feeling like this is the one forever, right? And I feel like you kind of like want to hold out your emotions for a bit on that. Like you want to know, no, you don't want to just think maybe, you know, you want to know, no. And so, yeah, take your time, be picky, do your shit. The moon and the sun, okay? So you already got these cards, so we know what they mean. It's illumination. And also it's like speaking your truth, right? Like bringing shit to light that like, you know what, this is what I was feeling. This is like not what I intended this situation to be like. And you know, and then because you had to go through the dark moon, you know, illumination, then you come out into the sun and you're like, all right, light fucking everywhere. Then you step into your abundance role, right? Then you start stepping into your prosperity. It's like you have to let go of all that like dark shit. And anyway, my child just ran in here, so I'm gonna let you go. But yes, I hope that this reading was really helpful. And let me know. I sometimes, you know, like it helps to get feedback to know where I stand in your story. And if you want a personalized reading, because this was general and it probably didn't resonate with your story or whatever the case, hit me up. I do personal readings, right? So yeah. Anyway, namaste. I love you all. Have a great day.